Angry, my adrenaline pumped. My car hit 80 miles per hour on the dark New Jersey Turnpike. No seatbelt, driving crazy and sitting without constraint. I needed to be free to move about, hoping nothing would pop off to make me snap, stabbing a motherfucker in the jugular. Besides, I needed the ability to rock back and forth in my seat. It calmed me, slightly. Clutching the steering wheel with both hands, my knuckles pressed tightly against my skin. The highway's white lines disappeared underneath my car in a quick blur as my eyes remained locked on the night's surrounding darkness. The night air splashed my face mercilessly from the opened window, pissing me off even more, but I never budged as it tore against my skin. That sneaky bitch think it's a fucking game. The voice in my head spat, instigating my actions as it spoke of my Aunt Lisa. Just the mere mention of her name made my blood boil like lava. But you'll show her ass tonight, I hope. You chump, the voice added. This is one of them E350 coupe joints, huh, Z? My cousin Kenneth asked loudly from the passenger seat. He tried to project his voice over the newest Rick Ross song playing from the radio. Ran you about 60 G's, huh? It had to. I heard his voice but was too caught up in my own thoughts to comprehend his questions. From the moment I arrived at his apartment and he told me that my bitch-ass aunt had gone to Atlantic City for some damn slot tournament, I had tunnel vision, seeing nothing but tearing her ass apart. Nothing else even held the slightest interest. Unfortunately, my cousin had no clue of my intent. He assumed I had been in touch with my aunt since she abruptly moved from her place. The only reason Kenneth was with me was because he had refused to tell me what hotel she was staying in unless I brought him along and paid him a few hundred to gamble with. That was no problem. Money wasn't too much of an object for me anymore. The only thing I hated about bringing him was that my true intentions for catching up with his mother would soon surface. Surely killing her dead would break his heart and would shatter his world, just as mine had been when Aunt Lisa set this chain of events in motion decades ago. I loved Kenneth and his sister Sonia more than the air I breathed, but spilling their mother's blood tonight had to be done. She couldn't walk away from what she'd done. Although my face masked my anger, adrenaline sharply rampaged beneath my skin, and my heart rate thudded loudly and quickly inside my chest. The anticipation of me confronting my aunt was almost unbearable, but I remained calmer than the normal Zaria and slowed down a bit, not wanting to get pulled over by the police. That was the last thing I needed, since I was already on the run.